Hello there, fellow Hatman. We are definitely not fellow Hatman. For the record, that's not where I meant to teleport, but okay. Oh, I actually did need some more bullets, because I did fire them a few times. Alrighty.
It's done, but I don't think you'll see your men again.
User says a deal is a deal. The code is 669.
All right. Sorry. 669. Always respectfully close the door after you're done. I think. I don't know. I'm not used to being in a gang, even though I'm not really in their gang. But
They tolerate you.
They tolerate my existence. Engine room lock. Wait, can I just? I mean, the doorway's through here. There. Oh. Oh.
Or a chunk of metal and wiring. If this gets me closer to Delilah's throat, so be it.
Damn right. Oh, I went the long way around. I am... Nova.
Yeah.
I'm a moron. I can't play games correctly at all.
We've managed so far.
I don't know.
Bitch up anything good. Blow off, chopper.
Right, it's still set to kill me, right.
No fighting. Wonder how long that'll last.
You've been warned, Eels. We were here first.
Okay.
Who's he talking
Waiting
to?
in jail? Like that snitch Lizzie?
Does he talk to someone on the other side of the map?
Sir, are you okay?
You should get where you're going, little man. Someone's still prowling around.
I don't think that guy was right in the head. Unless he was holding an imaginary conversation that he was planning on having with somebody.
It feels weird, not fighting him.
More time for business. We need to start moving goods again.
But now what? Are we gonna get rich, get old and fat? Start going to parties at the Boyle sisters?
Sounds
I don't
good.
know. I mean, go for it. Have a party. Nothing wrong with having a party, I guess. Right? Gentlemen? Sleepyhead?
All this just to get the boat running again.
I know!
Oh.
Oh.
Ambush.
Well, hi there. How you doing? You threw him at one of your own, dum-dum.
I think Lizzie has stuff to say too.
Please, do the honors, Daud. Fire up the engine from the bridge. Get us underway.
I left Wakefield alive when I found him.
Sure, but you left him on my ship. Turns out the Undine's not a safe place to take a nap. All kinds of dangerous things lying about.
Oh.
Gaff hooks, sharp knives, rusty chains.
Got it.
I'm ready to put Coldridge far behind us.
Damn, girl. You do not hold back. Though, to be fair... Wait.
Yeah.
Alright, hold up. I had to make it official.
Well, they're attacking someone at the end.
Dead or unconscious bodies found. Only 2. Didn't kill a single person. Good. Ah, damn. Look at what I found. I was close.
What? Close to all the rooms.
I was off by 1 rune.
Oh, it was the Granny Rex recipe. There was an apartment you didn't go in.
Oh my god, these stupid Granny Rags recipes. Ah! Brigmore Manor. Delilah and her coven are planning something that threatens everyone across the Empire of the Isles. Infiltrate the ruins of Brigmore Manor and stop Delilah.
The Brigmores were an ancient family, bankrupted a generation ago. Since then, the manor has housed 2 street gangs, a smuggling ring, innumerable rats, and the Brigmore witches. I'd always left them alone, but now a painter named Delilah had taken up witchcraft and formed a coven. She was trying something. A ritual. But what kind? The outsider knows. I cannot abide a mystery.
Let's get those favors.
Your agents have paid one of the witches to meet with you and provide information. She'll be wearing a red jacket. The former butler smuggled goods from the estate and hid them by the shore. One of your agents will unearth the cash for a price. Your operatives will drop you a rune, some mana, and open the fence to allow for a more stealthy approach to the estate. Shush, don't laugh at me.
I scouted, sir. They've locked the front, and I've seen evidence of snares. Also, maybe it's nothing, but I spotted several statues of the woman Delilah. I don't know what it means, but I thought it was worth mentioning.
It means trouble. Anything else?
They're getting in and out of the house somehow, but I haven't spotted it. Sorry, sir. Best I can do.
Good enough. I'll take it from here.
How long? This is the last mission, ain't it?
Yep, this is the final mission.
That's a long one, ain't it?
No, actually.
You think I've got time to do this?
There's only 2 areas, really. Pretty cool to see a natural area in Dishonored. This place is right out in the wilderness.
It definitely feels out of place.
Oh, this is a really good bone charm.
Statuesque. While standing still, you cannot be seen by enemies unless they are in combat with you. Mana does not regenerate, though.
You can literally go weeping angel on people. It's pretty interesting. Honestly, though, maybe save it for another run. It's up to you.
See, you got me actually contemplating this. Ah, damn. Maybe I should just do eventually just do a run where I have nothing but corrupted ones equipped.
That'd be pretty cool, actually.
They're on to me. The urn will have to stay here, Reggie, until we can return by boat and claim it. The Master's key, however, will go with me, and since you are nowhere to be seen, I have little choice but to scale the rocks by the waterfall and make my escape cross-country. Leave me out to dry on this one, and I'll put a bullet hole in your skull.
Yeesh. Search the shoreline for evidence of the oh.
There's something right to your feet. In the water.
Ah. Neat. Well, I found my evidence. There's the cache over there.
is in order, sir.
Thank you.
Strange doings, sir. I killed a hound in the yard, and it got straight back up and went for me. I had to crush its skull, to be sure.
I don't like that. Ooh, I do not like that one bit.
Yeah, the witch's magic is very different from yours.
I see a... Oh, boy. Sneak in the hole in the fence.
Love the atmosphere in this level.
It's pretty good so far. No way, I can't knock them out here. They might drown. Fuck, okay.
Oh no. Could use a regular bolt as opposed to silent.
Oh my god, I despise you things with a burning passion. You mother!
I prefer I've got a final passing shot.
I'm mad that Oh. He's a disreputable butler. Optional, enter through the front door.
The ballsy option.
Yeah, the ballsy option.
That's not an ordinary dog.
Yeah, that's right.
Once it's down, you have to destroy its skull.
Oh, I hate that.
If I'm not mistaken, the Red Jacket Witch should be over there. She should be one of those ones.
Blue, black.
Red Jacket. There she is on the left.
Well, I can't talk to them.
I think if you look at her, she starts coming closer to some of her privacy.
But that's blue. That's not her.
No, the Red Jacket Witch is standing on the left. Do you see her past those bushes?
Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's coming to her quiet corner now.
Is the new sister settled in yet? Will she last, I wonder?
I wish I knew.
I've never seen her meet anyone over here before. She usually goes behind the sheds.
Don't think I'm on your side, because I'm not. If you raise a hand to any of my sisters but Delilah, you'll answer to me.
Deal.
Understood. What have you got?
When her ritual's done, Emily Caldwin's mind will be gone, and Delilah will look out through her eyes.
Knew it!
The rest of her
You're
life.
right.
And Delilah will rule as Empress.
That's up to you. I've got my money. That's all I need.
Wait, what about a way in?
Use the crypt. There's a lever that opens one of the tombs. The lever is kept in the shed. That's all I can tell you.
Got it. Thank you. So I was right about what Delilah's going to do. Take over Emily's body so she becomes the Empress.
Yeah.
Well. We'll
And
just
if she
say...
succeeds, then nobody will ever know.
We'll just say Corvo owes me. Actually, wait a minute. No, I think this actually counts. This works. Who the hell saw me?
I think they heard you. Well, More accurately, they heard the river texting for you.
God, I despise those things.
Don't we all? I did tell you you'd make them.
You got that right.
Well, that's one way of getting the loot.
Did not realize that's what I was supposed to do. Huh. Whatever. It does the trick.
So there's your sneaky way into the manor.
Imagine I could pull water.
I don't know how that would even work.
Water bending.
That's right, I'm a waterbender as well.
Okay, so I need to make my way to the graveyard now. Okay.
Yeah, that's totally what I meant to do. Yep, that's exactly what I meant to do. 100% needed. It's exactly what I meant to do. And that dog's still over there. Real question, how long am I gonna stay in the goddamn Daud voice? See, that's the part where you're supposed to say, stop doing the Daud voice. Why aren't you telling me to shut up?
That was good though.
My Daud voice is not good. I know it's bad. Thank you. Okay. I'm about to do something stupid. You ready for this?
Okay.
I'm gonna stop time. And I'm gonna make a run for it.
Okay.
That didn't work out very well, did it?
Well, you're closer to your goal now.
Damn right.
Be real nice if this also recovered my mana by just taking a dip. Okay.
At least they're not wasting you.
Daud. I grow sick of this assassin. The other sisters speak of him with a tiny shudder of awe in their voices, like stupid schoolgirls.
I got fans.
The hounds will warn us, or the statues, and then we'll
Damn.
A page torn from an old manuscript, written in a scrawling Oh.
Remy.
Dreary waters, hissing daughters, crack 3 green shells and steal their pearls. Turn a spigot and drink from the misery of a broken house. Gulp and swallow, follow, 3 wet marbles down the gullet. Do this for me, dearie, and I'll give you a birthday gift.
What the fuck? Petals and thorns. In the verdant garden, kneeling quietly, Rosalind and her basket attended a gathering of crown roses. Rosalind bent, caressing one of the roses, and she brought the shears from behind her back, where they were hidden as if they might spook the flowers. It was but a small thing to take a life for her mother. As she brought the shears around, she pulled at a stem, readying it for the blades, but the flower did not comply, and rewarded her trust with a thorn buried in her thumb. A single drop of crimson welled up from the wound. Before Rosalind could bring her thumb to her lips, a hand closed around her wrist. Her mother was standing nearby, witness to all that had transpired.
The rose demands its price, my love. Do not deny the flower its toll. Rosalind winced as her mother forced her hand out over the flower bed and gently squeezed her thumb.
3 drops spattered onto the dry soil. As her mother walked away, Rosalind blinked away tears and gripped tight her shears. She left the garden with her basket brimming, 3 crimson drops and 1 crimson flower, all that remained of the once proud garden. If I can be perfectly honest, that almost sounds like something that somebody would do in the old before technology days, where you're making there's those superstitions, and
yeah,
that legitimately sounds like something that they would do.
It sounds like something the Brigmore witches would do.
Well, yeah, but I'm just imagining the old old family, really old, chopping wood cabins, shit like that, where a child tries to pick a flower, but as soon as they get pricked and they start bleeding, they have to drop off some blood before they're allowed to pick that flower as payment.
Yeah.
The art of the enchanting garden. Effective garden design must entice the casual observer by drawing them through the garden gates with the promise of the idyllic. Yet once inside, it must continue to captivate the senses, compelling visitors to linger among lush greenery and well-positioned decor, the tranquility of a solitary pool, the perfume of jasmine flowers, the drape of an ancient, woody clematis. Woody clematis?
Clematis is a kind of flowering plant.
Oh, clematis, okay. Across the estates of Dunwall, all these must serve to soothe and beguile those who adventure into the well-tended garden of our gentry. Whether one chooses manicured symmetry or the illusion of wild growth, certain fundamentals must always apply. Variations of shape and size to excite the vision, cohesive themes to calm the spirit, and complementary scents and colors. As noted in the high-walled gardens of Lord and Lady Mortigan Pluff.
Pluff.
Your name is Pluff.
Lord Pluff.
Ah, Lord and Lady Pluff. Hello there, fellow servants of the other lords. How goes your day? I've been assigned to serve Lord Highwind. He's a great, magnificent lord. What about you, gentry? Well, at the moment, I'm following Lady Celestine. Quite a most beautiful woman. What about you, Geoffrey? Lord Pluff. Damn. He gets picked on every time they have a butler gathering.
That shouldn't be as funny as it is.
I think it's because it's kind of getting late. I'm having a funny I'm just laughing at the easiest things right now. Anyway, Place marble sculpture throughout as a means of transporting the visitor to a world of imagination. In keeping with the influential vision set forth by the beloved Beauregard sisters, daughters of the late Jonathan and Olivia Sutor, coo to those visiting your manor garden with coordinated sounds. The soft splash of the fountain, the trickling of a stone-walled stream, and the rustle of Sarkonan sheath rocks. Oaks from high above, sorry.
Sheath rocks.
Sheath rocks.
The rustling Sarkonan sheath rocks.
Okay, unironically, like ironically, those first two sounds actually sound pleasant. Like a soft splash of a fountain and the sound that's made whenever a rock is like going past like a bunch of like rocky formations and all that.
Yeah.
I would consider those to be pleasant sounds, you know what I mean? Makes me think of like sitting in a chair in the sun while I'm looking over a hill and I'm just drinking some cold water on a very nice weathered kind of day. Reading a book. Remember, a magical meeting place can be as simple as periwinkle draped bower over a crunching gravel pathway, or a pedestal bench nestled under the boughs of a crown willow. I can't read. Nova, I can't fucking read.
I'm just picturing Daud taking the moment to stop his mission and read about landscaping and laughing to himself about Lord Buck.
Oh, that would be funny. Yes, he's taking some level of enjoyment out of today.
You know what? I'm near the end of my journey. I may as well have myself a good time. Hey, yo, found another book.
The Sixth Stricture. Wait, did I read this? Hold on.
No.
Okay, I was about to say it. Restrict the wanton flesh. Truly there is no quicker means by which a life can be upheaved and sifted than by the depredations of an uncontrolled desire. What avail is the concourse of a prostitute? What avail is the concourse of a prostitute? That's a hell of a question. The attention of a loose companion? Nothing. And what are the fruit of such unions? Only sorrow is born. Only misery is multiplied. Within these things, the outsider dwells.
The others just being shit as usual.
They're just mean.
No sex is allowed.
How dare they? How dare they take away fun from consenting adults?
Watch Lady Delilah paint tonight.
Yes, of course, my love.
It's not normal for you to refer to your sisters as my love. I'm just going to say that right now.
They're not literal sisters.
I know, but... Wait. They're still making it weird. I'm getting closer to the graveyard. Oh, that gap I should...
It's solid glass.
What?
It's made of glass, isn't it?
Ah.
without smoke. You just overshot the grave you're meant to be in. That building behind you. Yeah, that.
With Daud on his way, Delilah. Oh, with Daud on his way, Delilah had me disable the grave switch and put it in the garden shed. Oh, come on! Wait a minute.
I think it alerted the dogs, but not the witches.
Can't get me now. Oh, thank goodness I closed it before it was too late.
Interesting that the statue's got her eyes covered.
Yeah.
Well, that's creepy as hell.
Yeah! Thankfully, I'm smart. Ish. Slightly.
I knew you were going to do that.
She had it coming. Delilah and her coven are planning something that threatens everyone across the Empire of the Isles. Infiltrate the ruins of Brigmore Manor and stop Delilah. Let's do this.
Not far to go now.
Huh?
Not far to go now.
Yeah. All I gotta do is I gotta stop her.
And I thought the flood district was run down.
Ooh. That was close. You were so close to getting caught there.
somebody wounded there?
Please, no. Don't make me eat anymore. I can't. Brother Marcus, I denounce the Abbey. Wandering gaze, lying tongue, restless hands,
The next
roving
one.
feet, rabbit.
What happened to you?
I denounce.
They made him eat his
denounce
friends.
The oracles. Oh. They saw. The Coldwood girl is the key. The girl in the painting.
Where's Delilah?
Good reflexes. There's no way of saving him, by the way.
Fuck! Some part of me got my hopes up there. But honestly, having been forced to eat his friend, that is god-awful. Brother Pradcliffe. Daniel Radcliffe. You are charged with surveillance of the Mutcher Haven district and surrounding estates. Travel there immediately and report all findings to the office of the High Overseer. If any signs of organized heresy are uncovered, send for additional support. Do not attempt to handle the situation alone. Remember the strictures and you will not fail. I was unable to extract much from this one. He was well trained. Feeding him his former companion elicited mostly useless sounds and mess. I'll try again tomorrow unless he becomes violently deranged. In which case I'll have little choice but to put him down. You know, it's probably better for him to be put down.
Yeah.
I don't know where that damn person is. Okay. You saw that little dance I was doing. I don't know what that was.
I saw it.
I need to tell Delilah.
Didn't you hear? She finished painting the air. It's flawless.
This painting was finished, huh? Oh, we gotta find Delilah's statue. There was one back at the crypt.
You gotta find her painting in this number.
Right. Okay. You're just gonna take a nap over there, ma'am. You're just gonna deal with it. I worked in my studio until late last night and completed the painting of Emily. When Daud kidnapped her, I was terrified that he might already know what I was planning, but it seems I overestimated him. He turned her over to the conspirators. What a fool. Once young Emily assumes the throne, I'll already be looking out of those lovely brown eyes. Oof. Do you think that she thinks I'm a kiss ass? Yes, she does. I would imagine that she's on one of the upper floors, but I have to find a way to... Wait a minute. I'm gonna look around a little bit more up here. Oh, I don't like those heads. All right. Does that count as a kill?
No.
Okay.
Dogs don't count as kills, and especially not undead dogs.
Well, that's a relief.
Did you hear? The good barrister Timsh has come to ruin.
No. Delilah's former patron. How delicious.
I've ordered the lantern be placed in my studio in the West Wing. Use it to enter the painting only if your situation is dire. I'll be busy preparing for the ritual and cannot be disturbed. I trust you can handle Daud should he materialize.
Arrested, stripped of his title and license. He'll rot in Coldridge.
The lantern?
she was pleased to hear the news. Perhaps she actually cared for the old fool.
What?
I've got to say, you're very quick on the draw with things time.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. My natural inclination to panic benefits me greatly. Swift shadow.
I believe the west wing can be found in that collapsed looking area by that room where the overseer was.
The west wing was over in that direction?
Yeah, you start going that way and then you saw the overseer from the wall and went that way.
Okay. The painting of the possession target must be positioned above the altar. After preparing the ritual, the performer must lay on the altar. If the ritual has been prepared correctly, the performer will then enter into the body of the subject of the painting. Warning, the subject of the painting must be the possession target. Any other painting may trap the performer in the ritual. Or performer of the ritual. Okay, give me a minute. Alright. Okay, so it was the opposite direction that I went.
Yeah, I think, yeah, this way. And then at the end of the corridor, you turn left. That's it.
Oh, that's funny. I was there, but I didn't really... Oh.
There's the lantern.
Yep.
I get the feeling someone really doesn't want you in this room.
Gee, what gave you that idea? The whale oils that are near all these traps? Why, if I didn't know any better, I'd think this is an open invitation.
It's not even an invitation, they're just playing hard to get.
Dear God, you're right. Delilah's journal.
Now that the painting is finished, I will sit in young Lady Emily's skin and wear her face like a mama's mask. Havelock and his lick spittles will put the child on the throne, but it is me they will be crowning. Delilah, the kitchen girl from Dunwall Tower. They called me Sokolov's apprentice, but whose paintings reach through to the spirit. Mine. They will never know their blunder, but I will be sure to whisper it into their ears at their executions. My followers will bear the lantern to the gallery in order to open the way to the void. There I will use the painting to complete the ritual. My walk into Emily's flesh must be undisturbed. The ritual has other uses, which I will explore over time. Any image made by my hand could serve as the focal point for the spell. I imagine one of my enemies has a still life, imprisoned in a bowl of fruit without amusement.
So Delilah wants to use Emily to become Empress.
Oh, done, Daud. We only had it confirmed 3 times.
Yeah?
Emily Caldwin.
Oh, in the gallery, so I gotta go find the gallery.
Yeah. You were near the gallery earlier. It's where those witches were going, oh, do you think they did Delilah favours me? The other's like, no.
Oh. The sounds, those undead dogs. Oh God, the undog deads.
They're called Greyhounds.
What are they called?
Greyhounds.
Grey pounds?
Yeah.
Ah, a bit of a pun on greyhounds, huh?
I never thought of it that way. Yeah, I suppose so.
You know what? I appreciate that this makes the game feel a little bit harder by being a pacifist.
Will Lady Delilah feast us with a brace of rabbits tonight?
Oh yes, my dear. Oh yes.
I was hoping she'd say no.
Leave the rabbits alone. What'd they ever do to you? Oh my lord, okay.
Someone should be here. I'll watch for our
someone should be here. Yeah. You know, funny thing. Okay, the gallery is a hell of a distance that I was okay.
You're almost there.
I am not falling for that.
Oh.
No. Okay. Let's carefully get back to work with what I was doing. Okay, some part of me was hoping that I could just pull it out from... Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay.
Something goes wrong. Who will help her? Doesn't it worry you?
You underestimate our great lady's resourcefulness. She is not alone. Not entirely.
The statues. Of course.
They're more than statues. She's put her will in them. And in the void, their power is much greater. Do not fret, sweet Tilda. Lady Delilah needs you to be strong and steadfast. This is no time to
Tilda.
Like a summer daisy.
I won't. Forgive me, sister. You're right.
The last two nooks standing in your way.
Huh. So yeah, that happened. That's okay. Brunhilde came to me last night while I was in my studio in the West Wing, finishing the ritual painting of young Lady Emily. She informed me that one of our girls allowed herself to get caught and interrogated at Coldridge Prison. Nevertheless, it seems Daud is oblivious to my plans. Oh, that's the girl that was, like, that's self-immolated, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. The Void.
You have many talents, Daud, and they've served you. Delilah's talents are quite different. She creates images, but she does more. She captures spirit. She insinuates her will into her subject, whatever it is. We're witnessing her masterpiece, and perhaps yours as well. I gave you Delilah's name, and you followed it to this moment. You see now what hangs in the balance. Emily's life, Delilah's ambition, an empire in the act of crumbling. In your long life, I've rarely seen you act with such consummate grace. I give my marks sparingly, and I don't play favorites.
Bullshit.
But I will watch this with unusual attention.
Don't play favorites, my ass.
He just gave out the compliment.
I noticed.
The Void. Time to see what you've really got, Delilah.
Let's see if you can work this out.
I see.
That's really creepy. The statues that talk to you.
I hate it.
Delilah's work. She's been busy.
They just got to replace the painting when she's not looking.
Lazurite, Viridian bile. The tones of your flesh I tempered with Pandician chalk. The same loom that spun the fabric of your dresses made this canvas. I made my brushes from the hairs of your own scalp.
You were right about the hair.
You cannot ignore me. My power is too deep. My reach too long.
Nicely done.
Brush touches paint. Brush touches canvas. Brush touches void. And now I see you, Emily Caldwell. I breathe your breath. I can feel what you do. Bright mornings in the park. I feel the cold night air of the ruin where you sleep. And the stink of the river. Image strikes the eye. Eye touches the moment. Mind touches the goal. Your love for Kororo Atano and your lost mother. For your caretaker, Callista. I feel your fear in the night. Your hunger to learn. To become someone important. My hunger too. My fear. You are becoming mine. We are nearly finished. Close your eyes, Emily. Sleep forever. Feel the void open beneath you. Make room for me. Give in to me, Emily. Give in to me now. Paint flows. Blood flows. Life goes. Out with the old. In with the new. You've lived in his bones long enough. Sweet young bird.
Not letting that happen, pal.
It is complete. I am. What's happening? This is all wrong. What am I becoming? Outsider blood. Is this some trick?
You lose, Delilah. Target rescued Emily.
I like that little detail.
One act towards some level of redemption for Daud right there. Murdered the mother, but saved the daughter.
Yeah.
Delilah's threat is ended. You've made your choices, come what may.
No one will ever know exactly what it took to save Emily Caldwell from a living death as Delilah's puppet. No one except the outsider, who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and speaks to few in any generation. I've learned that our choices always matter. To someone. Somewhere. And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom, the consequences come back to us. I came from Serkonos to Dunwall as a boy. Made my living as a killer. One of the few who've heard the outsider's voice. I murdered an empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the empire. Those were my choices. I'm ready for what comes.
Oh.
I have one more surprise for you. I asked for my life. When I killed your empress and took her daughter, something broke inside me. Now I want nothing but to leave this city and fade from the memory of those who reside here. I've had enough killing. So my life is in your hands. Make your choice.
You make an eloquent plea for a man with innocent blood on his hands. It's a shame Corvo doesn't know the real story, isn't it? How in these last days you passed through Coldridge Prison like a shadow, dared the tangles of Dunwall's underworld, and walked out unscathed, outwitted one of the greatest witches in a generation, all with consummate care and skill. How you saved Emily Caldwin, daughter of the Empress, first of her name, and no one will ever know. But how does it end for Daud, the hired killer, the murderer, the savior of the Empire? It's up to Corvo now.
Congratulations.
Nice.
So, what do you think?
I honestly appreciate that. I appreciate that little extra dip or dive into Daud's character. Like, I will say that final conversation we had in the main story is what helped me get a little bit intrigued by him. Learning the DLC was about him automatically made me even more intrigued. The Brigmore witches were certainly, not what I expected. I wasn't expecting there to be witches, but then again, Granny Rag should have, clued me into the potential that there were gonna be crazy witches. Oh, that's what the dogs look like close up? Good lord.
Yeah, they're pretty horrific.
Oh man, they are not good boys. I feel bad for them. Those are sad boys. What the hell? But, also his tool set was arguably different. Also incredibly fun to mess around with. Mostly because his blink felt superior.
It is superior.
It is superior. He had the Jedi Force pull.
At some point, you have to do a high. At some point, you have to do a more lethal run where you mess around with the other abilities.
I'll have to do a lethal Corvo run where I murder everybody using creative kills and stuff like that. And then I have to do a murder everybody Daud run.
Yeah.
But my canon story ending is just this. I prefer this as the ending for both Daud and Corvo's story. I like this idea of like the unrewarded, like nobody will know of like this act of heroism that Daud did for Corvo. Corvo will probably never know that he basically saved his daughter, but he doesn't have to know.
Yeah.
Because some things are best left not even found out. Maybe Corvo one day will find out the truth, but hopefully by then Daud will be long gone. I just like this idea of like the dude creates a horrible, like, I don't know. I don't know if there's a term for that sort of thing where like dude kills parent, but in an act of redemption saves the child of that parent they killed.
If there is a word, I'm not aware of it.
Yeah, if there's like a term, if there's a name for that sort of trope or something like that, I would like to know what that is. Or some variation of that. I don't know.
There's such an achievement in Brigmore which is called enough coins to disappear, where you accumulate 15,000 coins, which implies that Daud plans on leaving.
Neat. Wouldn't blame him.
Also, I like the corrupted charm mechanic.
Oh, the corrupted charms, even though I didn't really use them, I do like them as an idea. Like, now that I've actually completed this, I can actually start to experimentally play the game. Whether I record that's an entirely different story right now. But, I imagine people would probably, I don't know. We'll wait and see how people would like to see that or not.
And of course, there's the sequel later on.
God, that's right. There's also the sequel, but it's gonna be a while before I get around to playing that. I have so much to edit right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like this supplemental story going through Daud's perspective and learning a little bit more about the assassins and all that. And I'll say it again. I like the concept of like this guy who set a lot of bad shit into motion, making up for it, or at least taking a step to making up for it by saving the daughter of the woman that he killed.
Yeah.
Oh god, this is gonna sound weird. This almost reminds me of like a plot point in Naoki Urasawa's Monster. I know, I'm an addict of that anime, okay? But like, hear me out. So like, there's this little side plot where the main character goes to get training for a gun, and he finds this guy who used to be like in an army or something like that, who has like this, I think it's implied, I think he was a Vietnamese daughter, I believe. Well, she never talks, never smiles or anything like that. Well, ends up, the army guy ends up telling him that he murdered her mother during a war conflict, where after he murdered her, he basically took that child and essentially adopted her, and this entire time he's done it as a sort of an act of like attempting to make up for it.
Yeah.
And the entire story is revolved around him believing that she absolutely despises him. And it's kind of it's almost enforced because she never smiles or anything like that, but like through a few interactions with the main character who teaches them how to make something as simple as a Japanese dish, like I think katsudon or something like that. I just remember this whole thing about how like he made mention that she has never once smiled since he took her in. And there is this cute scene where like after the main character leaves after being trained, he tries to make that Japanese meal by himself, and using the chopsticks he keeps failing, and for the first time that little girl starts laughing.
Huh.
And oh
no.
Oh, I like that.
Same.
Oh, I like that little bit. But yeah, I just remember like that entire thing like kind of makes me tear up a little bit, because like the absolute look on his face whenever he sees her laughing for the first time. And then the freaking guy, the inspector that's like chasing the main character who believes he's like a murderer and all that shit. He's questioning this war vet. War vet tells him absolutely nothing. It's raining outside. He steps outside the police station, and that little girl is waiting for him with a little umbrella, and she smiles up to him, and the dude just starts crying while they walk hand in hand through the rain. That's what, ironically, that's kind of okay. It's not exactly what it's not exactly the same, but you get what I'm going for with Daud and that comparison.
Yeah, I do.
That episode, I'll admit, to this day, still makes me, like, tear up whenever I watch it. Why am I ending Dishonored by talking about an episode from Monster?
I'm not sure.
Well, fuck, that's one way to end it. If I ever continue this, be sure to watch me go on a complete blood rampage, I guess.